Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to do a little bit of a recap video of stuff that has happened this week, particularly in the last few days, mainly baseball, but we're going to start off first with today. The NFL announced their all-pro team, at least the Associated Press did, and we had two Packers make it, but first quickly we're going to go through the people who made it that weren't Packers. First team, quarterback, we got Patrick Mahomes. Josh Jacobs was the running back. Travis Kelce, tight end. Then we had Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, and Devontae Adams, former Packer. Let's go DA. Getting on for wide receivers. Then offensive line in order is Trent Williams, Lane Johnson, Joel Bitonio, Zach Martin, and Jason Kelce. Big congrats to all of them. First team defense edge was Bosa and Micah Parsons. Very good to them. Interior line with Chris Jones and Quinnen Williams. Linebackers, Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, and Matt Milano of the Buffalo Bills. Corners were Sauce Gardner as a rookie making the All-Pro team. This dude is elite. And then Pat Surtain, the second out of Denver. Safeties was Minka Fitzpatrick and Talanoa Hufanga out of San Francisco. And this is where we get our first Packer on the team. Special teamers, place kicker was Daniel Carlson of the Vegas Raiders. Punter Tommy Townsend of the Kansas City Chiefs. Kick returner, Keyshawn Nixon of the Green Bay Packers, who only was returning kicks for about a third of the year and yet led the league in kick return yards and was a dynamite spark plug for a really struggling unit for most of history. So we need to get this guy back on the team, all I'm saying. Punt returner Marcus Jones of New England. Special team was Jeremy Reeves of the Commanders, alongside Andrew DePola of Minnesota. Second team offense, Jalen Hurts, quarterback, Nick Chubb, running back, tight end, George Kittle. Receivers were A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs, and C.D. Lamb. And then the offensive line is Andrew Thomas, Tristan Wirfs, Joe Thuney, Chris Lindstrom, and Creed Humphrey. Defense, we're going to get soon. Rushers were Myles Garrett and Hassan Reddick. Interior linemen Dexter Lawrence and Jeffrey Simmons. Linebackers, Bobby Wagner, C.J. Mosley, Demario Davis. Cornerbacks, Jair Alexander, second team All-Pro. Big congrats to him. James Bradbury of the Philadelphia Eagles. Safeties, Derwin James and Justin Simmons. And then special teamers were Justin Tucker, Ryan Stonehouse, Kene Nwangwu. I apologize if I butcher any pronunciations. Khalif Raymond, George Odom, and Nick Moore. Big congrats to all these guys on excellent seasons. You guys have earned it, and they all probably going to get a decent-sized bonus in their contracts. So that's it for the NFL news, and now we're going to get in through some baseball going on. We're going to go with former Brewer last year, Andrew McCutchen, is returning back to where it all started, to the Pittsburgh Pirates on a one-year deal where he won an MVP, was part of some really, really good Pirates teams in the mid-2010s. And, well, let's just say that it might be his last year, and he's just going back to finish his career where it all started and be kind of a mentor for the Pirates, young Pirates going on. So, good luck, McCutchen. We loved you in the 1 year in Milwaukee, but now just don't do well against the Brewers, okay? You're a great leader for us. And now we're going to get into some big news for the Brewers in terms of arbitration with several good players. A lot of this happened today. A couple players were yesterday. So first, we're going to go with some key players here. We got Willie Adames back on void arbitration at $8.7 million. Eric Lauer, a little over $5 million. Luis Urias under $5 million, and Devin Williams $3.35. All these guys are going to be big contributors for the team this year, with Willie Adames probably being our big bopper bat. Luis Urias hopefully having kind of a bounce back year where he did struggle at the plate. So hopefully he can be back and healthy. Eric Lauer was a solid third guy in our rotation with Peralta missing most of the year, so he go back to the number 4 guy. And then Devin Williams is going to be our closer, so we needed to get him back at a reasonable price. And we definitely saved money getting rid of Hader. So, yeah, pretty much there. And then Brandon Woodruff also avoided arbitration, a $10.8 million deal until Corbin Burns gets paid. He is currently the second highest payment on the roster behind Yelich. And like I said, we need him. We really need him. Deal support at $10.8 million. Very, very good pitcher, so hopefully we can get him again. Like I said, 3.05 ERA, like just absolutely dominant after he got back after the IL. If he plays like that the entirety next year, he could be a Cy Young candidate. Rowdy Tellez, we got him back under arbitration for a little under $5 million. He was just an absolutely big bopper first baseman. It's gonna be the first time in like I think over a decade we've had the same first baseman back-to-back years on opening day, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he does, especially with the shift being banned, as he did hit into that a lot. But Rowdy Tellez is back. A little bit of a surprise, we are bringing back Keston Hiura, $2.2 million. It's kind of gonna be hard to place him. He might just be a AAA trade asset type guy, but yeah, so I don't really see how we have really room for him besides just being a bench guy. And then a couple other players we got, Hobie Milner and Victor Caratini both got brought back. Milner going to be a really solid bullpen arm, honestly. So hopefully he should be good. And then Victor Caratini is just going to be a backup defensive-minded catcher. So same as he did last year. So give spot starts to Newcastle William Contreras, who's going to be hopefully really, really good. But hopefully the Brewers are able to get Burns back under control, because he's probably going to arbitration. We need to pay him because Burns is just absolutely incredible. And then we'll get through look at the roster for spring training, see players who I think I want to do well, do bad. And we're also going to go through positional breakdowns for the Packers 2022 season and grade players based on that, like how we did for the Brewers this season. But that's just a quick recap of some news and notes, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back hopefully on Sunday posting my first Packers grading video, and I'll see you guys again very soon.